Well, as you can see, it's 4 hours later and I've got the bike all back together. I'll just give you a few tips before I sign off. One of the things I bought on eBay, which I'm very pleased with, is this little plunger, and it's for reverse bleeding. What you do is, a little tip, when you put the brake reservoir back on, tilt it so it's flush, horizontal, and that way it doesn't spill over the side when you're not looking. And you connect it to the caliper. Do the near side one first, the furthest one away, and connect it on with the pipe. And what you do, fill it with brake fluid slowly so you don't aerate it, and just slacken the nipple and slowly press it in. As I say, do one side first, then come over and do the second side, and keep your eye on the reservoir. To get an absolutely perfect brake lever, there was still a little bit of slop there. I just undid the nipples and did it in the old-fashioned way at the end, just slacken it and pull it in slowly, and I just got a couple of bubbles out of each caliper. Do it slowly, don't aerate the fluid. That's one thing that people make the mistake of. As you can see with the top yoke, the ignition key stays in the same place, no trouble at all, and it just goes on where the handlebars were, and you retain the original yoke, so it's quite strong there. One little tip, that do drill the handlebars, as I said earlier, otherwise when you the twist grip, that will all rotate. You will never get it tight enough if you don't do that without the lug. The same the other side. It's easy to measure it on there. I was tempted to buy a remote reservoir front lever, because what you have to do, as you can see, you have to cut away the screen there on this side. The reason I didn't do that is because it's quite an old bike and I'm trying to keep the cost down of the exercise. But if you look round on the other side, you have to, for the sake of the clutch lever anyway, just grind away with a Dremel on the side there, Dremel kit. And I'm very pleased with the kit. Simon's very helpful, as I said earlier, and I don't think there's anything I can add to that. So it's a lovely position. If you get to the over 50, you find that the racing position is too low for you, the clip-on position too low, so you sit upright. And it's also in the back of your neck when you're over 50. You don't get that on the long ride, you don't get that muscles in the back of your neck. So I'm very, very pleased with it. So just under £250. That's it.